But he's probably still going to stay bright.
This is ankles, what?
Might as well film the 10 minutes from Bournemouth Pier as well. I might.
Oh, he's gonna.
Like what I used.
What, have you discussed something, Joe? Bloody hell!
Hello, this is Bournemouth Pier, 10 minutes. Oh no!
Oh,
is it going to be a Preston Hut? I can't. That. Apparently he might.
Hello and welcome aboard the City Sightseeing Bournemouth tour. Your route today takes us to Pool Quay by St. Please remain seated whilst the bus is moving and ring the bell if you wish to get off at any of the stops along the route. We look forward to showing you the best of the local area and telling you about the history and the people who helped shape it into what it is today. Be sure to hold on to your ticket, which entitles you to 10% of any other city sightseeing tour operated by
he's doing it.
If you have any questions, please feel free to ask the driver. We'll be too kind to help, but please only do this when the bus has stopped. As we head over the overpass, we see Bournemouth Pier jutting out into the English Channel.
Don't do it, Anthony! Never does it at the pier,
east. To our left are the lower gardens, with the Bourne stream from which the town gets its name. The name comes from a Scottish bird meaning a large stream or small river.
He never does it at the pier, Ankle.
Well, he does it.
He often does it in Kitty. And that's it's because it's more open. He and that.
Green space, 20% of the town. Up at the bottom right is the Royal Bath Hotel.
Oh, it's going to be burnt.
It was hosted on the day of Queen Victoria's coronation in June 1838.
I reckon if that's
As we travel down Westover Road,
Probably.
Pavilion Theatre, now nearly 100 years old, it hosts a back-to-back programme of plays, musicals, concerts and comedy, and is also the home to Pavilion Dance South West, an inspirational charity that has, in the last 10 years, allowed more than 500,000 people from every section of society to experience the joy of dance. Look up to the right for more Art Deco buildings which used to house a number of hotels, an ice rink and 2 cinemas. One, the Gaumont, saw the Beatles play a 6-night residency in the summer of 1963, just before Beatlemania took the band around the world. The same year, the Gaumont also hosted the Rolling Stones and Cliff Richard and the Shadows.
Is he not going to do it under the tunnel, JV? Could do!
It's really considered the centre of the town, with the main department stores and meeting places. Now pedestrianised, for many years, it was the main intersection where separate roads from the north, the east, and the west. A number of the original buildings surrounding the square were lost due to bombing during the Second World War. Nothing like the extent of settlement to the east and the remnants to the west. The centre was gardens, inland, directions, down to the seafront, and making a mile-long route which each moment its name. Former Prime Minister Winston Churchill holiday in the stream. Shortly coming up on our left is BH2, the new cinema and restaurant complex. But this was once the site of the town's bus station, which was so large it had 2 levels. Between the 1930s and the 1970s, the bus station was massive with holidaymakers during the summer months. However, it was badly damaged by fire during 1976. Although around 80 buses on the upper level managed to be driven out, 16 coaches on the lower level were destroyed, and the building was finally demolished in 1982.
Well, at least we know it's David tomorrow, Jamie.
When you leave the square and head back up the hill towards the seafront, look out for a white turreted building on your left called the Royal Exeter Hotel.
It's a game to beat for
It's on the site of
Anthony.
the very first house which was built in the town by the founder of Bournemouth, Lewis Tregonwell. For many years, this area was open heathland, but by the 1790s, smugglers were using the area to move their contraband and Tregonwell was still his job was to protect against the French invasion and also to combat the smugglers. Italy's most famous smuggler was Isaac Cullen. In 1810, after Tregonwell had retired from service as a Dorset Ranger, he brought his wife Henrietta in, and she fell in love with the sea views. They bought the land from Sir George Taps and built their summer residence.
As we travel up Priory Road, we head up onto the West Cliff. This area has an extremely wide choice of hotels and guest houses. There is something for everyone, from young persons' budget accommodation costing £20 a night, through to the very expensive and very plush Marriott Highcliffe, a choice of politicians attending party conferences, standing on the left, just above a lift to the beach. The very big investments in more hotels, bars and restaurants reflects Bournemouth's potential as the South Coast's leading resort, and the fact that the area is very busy on weekends throughout the year. At the next roundabout, notice the mature pine trees that dominate the street scene from here on. 200 years ago, Bournemouth looked very different. It would have been bare and sandy heathland, like much of the New Forest in the east.
Imagine we turned out I had to say attention underneath that quiz.
This is partly to replenish the country's timber stocks after the wars with the French, and partly to cash in on the supposed health benefits of the sea air blowing through the pine needles. By the 1880s, the transformation was begun. The Dorset writer Thomas Hardy called Bournemouth Sandbourne in his novel Tess of the D'Urbervilles, and described it as a Mediterranean lounging place on the English Channel. True, without special microphone and global warming.
Let's drive deeper into the pine woods on the purpose-built scenic drive with amazing views of the coastline. If the weather is clear, a fine view is coming up on the left of the white chalk cliffs of Old Harry, at the end of the Isle of Purple. The road follows valleys of old fishing horns, transformed by the erosion of the sand and gravel into lush microclimates that entice the visitor to explore. We're following Delary Chine, and we will cross over Middle Chine and Allen Chine before meeting more of them later. These chines provided cover for smugglers moving contraband inland. Smuggling was not so much a cottage industry as serious organised crime. To avoid paying tax on drink and tobacco from France, smuggling depended on gangs of local men to receive the goods from boats and hide them if required before wider distribution. The area was littered with tunnels and secret chambers to stash the contraband. The biggest boss of them all was Isaac Cullen, who led a small army decked out in his own livery. When his home was demolished,
Always
it
a
was
job
found to
that
contain
the
secret
early
weapons.
songs.
The door, 10 feet up a chimney.
Bus will slide across the change. To Falls was a rustic walkway where an accident occurred in 1892 that could have dramatically changed the whole course of history. The future Prime Minister and wartime leader, Winston Churchill, was a teenager on holiday with his younger brother and cousin. They chased him along the bridge. When he tried to jump across to a fir tree, he lost his grip and fell 30 feet to the ground below. He was unconscious for 3 days and bedbound for 3 months.
This has been a fun trip on sightseeing. Thank you, Jamie. Looking forward to doing David tomorrow.
Dave will probably have the half of things tonight.
Oh no, I reckon he had GDZ. Hopefully he has GDZ and so he can do that tunnel thing.
Plants from Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Asia and South America to flourish. These award-winning tropical gardens were first established in the 1920s and were planted in 1996. Follow the well-marked plant trail through the yuccas and agaves, the plant from Mexico that is the basic ingredient of tequila. The name of this chine is alum, called after a substance that was produced here 400 years ago from minerals found in the sand. Alum was used to fix the colour of dyed cloth and for softening leather in the tanning process. Mining didn't carry on for long, but some claim that the first chemical industry in Britain was born in this area.
Sightseeing Bournemouth. That's yours.
Another famous resident of the Chimes was Robert Louis Stevenson, the adventure story writer best known for Treasure Island. He came to Bournemouth for his health and lived close to here for 3 years in the 1880s, producing The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and Kidnapped. The success of his works allowed him to travel to Samoa in search of even better health, but he died there in 1894. He called his house here Skerryville, after a Scottish lighthouse built by his family. Skerryville was destroyed during the Second World War, but you can visit an oil garden on site.
Busted TV antenna.
As we come into Westbourne, we pass
JVN is
elegant
pointing
houses of
upwards.
rich affluent area with many
So that is-
independent shops, posh boutiques, delis and restaurants. Westbourne is known to its residents as the village and is admired for the friendly atmosphere of its streets and arcades. It has such a great reputation that people come from all over Bournemouth and Poole to eat and drink here. Westbourne is also home to some of the best pubs in Bournemouth, a great place to sample the very best British beer. Real ale from local producers like Orr and Woodhouse or the Ringwood Brewery.
see the offices of the insurance company, Liverpool and Victoria in the centre. But for many years, this was the boundary between the counties of Dorset to the west and Hampshire to the east. In 1974, Bournemouth and Christchurch were incorporated into Dorset, boosting the size of the small county enormously. Today, roughly half of Dorset's population, over 700,000, lives in the Bournemouth conurbation.
He was a blue shirt, that driver. Blue shirt. Was that manager? Yes, that was. It's sightseeing.
We are now travelling down the avenue. Many of the visual backdrops either side of the road were here before Bournemouth existed as a town. The sandy, acidic soil, characteristic of the area, finds valuable nutrients for crop plants. The plants that do thrive are all significantly older, extending out in many little pockets in people's gardens, the edges of parks, and along its body plan. Look out for the yellow rose bushes. Warmed by the sun, the small shiny purple flowers give off a sweet smell, reminiscent of coconuts.
Next stop, Ransom China. All of them is here to get straight onto the beach. You can see through the creek, and if you turn left, you will walk a mile north of the side. Turn right, you can walk just over a mile to the beach sandbanks. If you walk straight ahead, you can enjoy a blue flag beach with some of the cleanest bathing water in England. Also, the beach is an elegant restaurant that is especially known for its variety of fresh fish daily. It's in an Art Deco building of the 1930s, which housed the country's first solarium, offering artificial sunshine under ultraviolet lamps.
Look at the flood there. his indicator on when he gets to the key. Yes! Good to see Angle leaving again! Jack will have to say attention. Yes! Again! Only just saw him checking it. Do I have to find out what he's going to do with it? Yes! Change angle, not having to beat anyone.
Enjoying a gradual descent towards Poole Harbour. Many fabulous new houses being built on either side.
Are we staying on Dave's sort of full round tomorrow? Yes! Dave Little Whammer! And I might as well film all of Dave Little's trip. All straight in front of us. Thought Angle was going to have to be put a bus driver. Thought he was. If that was me, I would have done a tap to him, giving him a reminder. Ununiformed. Yeah. Was it ununiformed? Yeah. Do they still have to have ID on ununiformed officers? Yes, still. If they request it. Good. It's a nice view of Sandbanks. Come on, John.
Where?
Get the snow, John. Hey.
We're full of it. Oh, we're going to overtake it.
No,
they're on the road. Really slow. Never get off a bit.
Now you want to go faster. Nah, not going to get to everywhere. Johnny TV. That's a Nicholas Owen blocking the pavement.
I'm Nicholas Owen and I'm not pavement.
Oi to ya end.
Slightly busted TV antenna. That'll probably just be less channels. That'll probably be. You're good.
But I have to walk away when Angle starts his engine.
Yep. A slightly busted TV antenna. Reduce channels. It would have been reduced frequencies if it was ATC. There's no antenna! Yes, I know. I know. How are you? Okay. How the cherries? How you said that the cherries? No signal. No.
Busted satellite dish.
Busted satellite dish.
Brownsea Island is across the water to our left.
A sky dish. Busted.
Just a minute ago is when the annual open air productions take place. Brownsea Castle at the left-hand end of the island is leased to the John Lewis partnership. The owners of the Waitrose supermarket chain and the John Lewis department stores. It's used for training and as a retreat for staff to stay in and enjoy sharing it with the resident peacocks and red squirrels after the day trippers have gone home. The island is one of the few places in southern England where red squirrels survive because grey squirrels have never been introduced to the island. The island used to have a clay mine and pottery, but all activity had ended by the time the last private owners, the Warren Christie family, left in the early 1960s. Brownsea is famous as the home of the Scouting movement. Scouting began in 1907 when Robert Baden-Powell held the first Scouting camp on the island. He'd been a British Army general during the Boer War and saw a need for a new type of training in practical skills and leadership. Currently, over 31 million boys boys and girls in 216 countries are scouts and guides. You can see a bronze statue of Robert Baden out on Pole Key. And Pole Key is the place to get a boat across
What was
the
wrong
Ramsey
with
Island.
this satellite
Please
dish,
ask the
though?
guide for more details.
The next time Poppy comes on, she'll have to say busted TV antenna.
Who?
Poppy, that. It's not as windy going this way.
Yeah.
Slightly busted TV antenna. Produce channels. And a fully busted. I might have to say press stop now. Never a fully busted TV antenna. Oh. Oh. That's it, don't give way.
Granny.
Not enough evidence. Stop.
Huh?
Busted ATC antenna. Elephant in a diamond.
He's just sunk.
Oh, he's just sunk his.
What's that?
His. Must be good. None of those guys must be off that 86. One of them angle or what's a plan next.
There's a busted one up there.
Slightly busted TV antenna up. Reduce channel.
There's one too. Missing.
Not enough evidence to exchange side. And there's no antenna. Was he hoping for LX05? Oh, you didn't mind this one. Well, this one's got a loud enough horn, hasn't it? Dave Hill thought this was loud as a BBJS when he drove it. That's why he wanted to wait until he had this one to do the England tune, not the half. This. Huh? Doubt it. He will press it though. No, none of those antennas busted. None of
No, but there's a busted satellite dish.
someone had an old granddad out. But someone else did though. Sky dishes.
What have you got to say, busted satellite dish?
Where is it?
Up there.
I bet more people get on from Hull Key. Do you think they will? That one's going silent. It's a slightly busted TV antenna. Reduce channel.
That one's facing in the building. Kyle, quick. That one.
Busted TV antenna. Do you think Angle will do it under the tunnel?
Moment of truth, won't it? Do the one side like that.
Imagine he did the little tap. Yeah, we could not say TV antenna. Reduce channels away.
There's no antenna on that building.
Sick.
There's no antenna.
Kyle has to find out what we're doing next. We went on the sightseeing when Max was at school. We went.
I was going to go ask you when you went on sightseeing, aren't you?
And tomorrow it'll be when he's at school. ATC antenna working on Lilyfoot.
Get close again to shallow tidal inlets and reclaimed land.
What, the trip's done already?
Right, tunnel, Kyle, I had.
I know when to set it out, I know. We've done it plenty of times with me, so I know.
Further west of Wareham, the line used to connect with the
And the air horn is on, so I saw when I went on the bus. He has got it on, yeah.
short section of the track to steep trains.
Normally when we turn into corner, I set it out.
From London can now run occasionally between London and Swansea. Hopes of a permanent connection to the rest of the network.
Have we go past? Hello, is this in the tunnel? Not for 10 minutes. Nah. Checking he won't. He's got his fist ready. I think he is. Oh God. No, there's two. No. Attention! Ghostmans! ABM! Angle did it under the tunnel! He caught me out! Yes!
What was it?
In the tunnel! Like, what did you do?
I wonder if Lindsay would have done it like Lee. Hang on, what would have Lee done in that tunnel?
Held it all through. And it scared that woman. Did have to say it today, did?
You don't have to say it again, yeah.
Big ups. I thought he said he was not gonna do it.
I just liked you then, didn't I?
Did he say yeah?
He went, oh, it's too echoey. I said, oh, it's her birthday. He went, I'll see. And he did. I think at the time he was worried because how many people were on board. You know what I mean? There was a lot of people at the time.
Oh, yeah. It was a tap, wasn't it?
I think he actually pressed it though.
Yeah, he did. I told David Angle did it after the tunnel.
No, I bet David's going to go, right, okay. Should I ask David if he'll do the press and hold?
Hey, would you do it get to the pier tomorrow? Would you ask him there so he doesn't forget? Yeah. Do I have to come with you? And Carl wait upstairs? Yes!
Mind up.
With the formation of BCP Council.
Don't clip your mirrors like great stuff.
Dave Little's done it here.
Limestone in 1931 in the Art Deco style.
And he clips his mirrors.
Just below the cast iron and lead
How can I Anthony did it too? Oh,
That's been a tunnel we
to the
did.
20th century.
maybe he didn't do it there, so he wanted to do it over there.
It's scared. Ian.
And he only went like that on it.
100 acres. The area used to be marshland with grass meadows.
A bit of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
As the People's Park, the area is well used by locals and visitors alike. If you fancy stretching your legs, there is a flat half-hour walk from here to Port Key.
Romans made its supply base
I noticed it doesn't make the scrape entries anymore, this bus.
until Norman
So they must have fixed it.
TV antenna.
I don't think we're going to be late.
9 minutes early, or
The Speaker of the House of Lords was a symbolic symbol as his throne. After the new colonies in North America,
What did they just do, Jay?
James Rainey! He did. Oh,
That was intention.
I did say it!
What was that attention?
Reckon Lindsay would have done it under Probably.
Oh, she's trained by Lee.
Probably he would have done.
explains the opulent houses you'll see in the High Street and on the quay. But 200 years ago, this trade,
It's only us and one other lady.
too shallow for the newer generations.
I really hope mate, the bus is empty when we leave. No,
What when he goes?
I think you'll do that, mate.
Do you think he'll smack it as in his pocket? He could just say he had to beep at a car driver, couldn't he? In the tunnel.
It happened though, we got the two.
And it was the air horn and it was.
What?
Where was that?
I don't know.
Talk to people about everything.
Yeah. I wonder how much my parking charge is going to be now.
Only had to do it underneath the tunnel, he's only had.
Come on, John.
Who's being a John? Us.
No.
No, we've had all three of them doing it under the tunnel. No, we've had.
Well, Lee just sent it.
Well, we haven't had Lee personally doing it under the tunnel. It's always been Dave. It's always been Dave Little.
Or Malik.
Marek really went through it. He really.
Tunnel.
Yeah, he even did the England tune under that.
Does Marek still work here or not?
No. He does national distress now. If it was my friend Dave Hill, he would go for it. Because sometimes he's asked to come back. Would we ever go down to Paul Key if he was on GDZ?
Definitely.
Yes! And but what about when he came round the second time, whenever we've watched him underneath that bridge? Yes! Oh, that's where Max Spaten always is.
We heard the two and then
What?
Plucking.
No.
No crush.
what we're doing for tea.
Well, mate, me and your brother have been in.
Again, discussion. That might be part of our plan, but we may have another plan first, we may not.
I can't tell you.
Whilst never being celebrated for its architectural merit, it was one of the first American
That's
I didn't think Hegel does it in tunnels.
I didn't think he did.
No one can live these
Is it as loud as GD's head?
Not quite, not. Bit quieter.
I don't think Angle would have done it under the tunnel he had GD's head.
Or we would have just done it very little.
Oh, Yannick's traffic. Down, Yannick.
What's that? Fuck.
Hit the alarm on Cornish Lake outside, fuck.
A number of buildings of the era and alive.
Why has he gone in the right lane?
One of the country's biggest charities.
Avoiding the traffic.
Which is based here in
Yeah, but this is.
Because
Why
the
is
bridge.
he on the wrong lane?
administration. This is also
He's
where
not going the other
life
lane.
designed, tested, and put
Ain't
Only
gone
way
in
up
the
here
wrong
enough
lane.
time.
He's gone in the wrong lane. Huh?
Bloody hell, he's got.
I would have stayed on the left lane and joined the traffic.
The college put an indoor training pool that can simulate the worst of sea conditions with waves, wind, rain, and even
Angle
potential
bus.
thunder and lightning. The pool also allows crews to practice their capsizing skills with full-size
We run on the
inshore
wrong
lifeboats.
What was it he passed?
Well, you have to give way to buses, don't you?
All inside
That's
the
probably
training
why he
pool.
did it.
Yeah, but why is the traffic this bad? You know what it normally is for it.
School rush hour.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
This is maintenance.
No, that one's lost. Look at that bent one.
Busted! TV
Bloody
antenna!
rush hour. What are you doing?
Putting it in my pocket to get off quicker.
Ah,
I've got it in my pocket.
Right,
I
breathe.
have.
I can't do it in your video, can I?
you haven't.
What is it? Finger? What is it?
Also, the tea could have been part of the
Oh,
discussions
Yannick's
as well.
traffic. What have you got to say, Reece?
So is it something for tea as part of a might if it been as part of a discussion?
So you're saying something, are you?
Horrible. Just I thought it was this.
Why, she fit out as this?
Yeah.
I was not that loud.
This isn't too loud at all, is it?
Arsenal walls. That must be where they come on that.
What, the RLI building?
Let's say arms behind it. Diaz, your
There's a horn sign at the bin men. Go on, do
he
it.
won't do it when stationary.
I don't think they're allowed to.
It was the usual 10 minutes with angle.
Yeah!
I have to say thank you to Angle for the ride and thank you for being getting us. Other drivers, plenty of drivers have done it for one game.
That stops used later. This one.
Oh, yeah.
That's
They may do
5.6.
it on the LX.
There's you.
Saw YNC. Saw.
When we turn into 4 set up, Water Force.
Where the bus will turn left
Right.
before
The
stopping
Water
outside
Force
the
spoke
hotel.
to
Please remain seated
that
until
my
the bus
bus?
has come to a stop.
that.
If you have a bus and boat accommodation
That
ticket,
Water Force?
please head
Yeah.
straight to the Blue City
What did-
Cruises
what did they
kiosk
do?
up along the quayside to reserve your
That's not
place
Border
on the
Force.
preferred sailing.
Yeah, it was. It said Water
There are
Force
lots of
somewhere.
things to see and do at Port King, but be sure to take a walk when you get
Getting
down.
off
See some of the historic
sightseeing.
buildings with the oldest Scaplin's Court next to
Unusual
the
app.
Port
We get off
Museum
it
dating
here.
back
It's
to the 13th
unusual app.
century.
Well, we
The
got
bus
on
will
it.
leave from this stop on the hour every hour.
Please
And the last
vacate your
departure of the
spaces
day
by
is at
5
6 o'clock.
o'clock.
If the key is closed later for an event, please use the alternative stop by
Well, we're
multi-storey
fine because we're in
visitors
key
car.
visitors.
We're on the key visitors car park.
Need to get downstairs. able to get off at the next stop, so, but it's nowhere near White. It's the other day. I'll wait for this. Thank you,
Oops.
Angle!
She's trying to go down the wall.
Thank you, Angle!
Boys were here yesterday, yeah.
Thank you very much, sir.
Oh, so it was yesterday.
Yeah, we saw you yesterday, didn't we?